So you have a database that you want to reactivate and get your customers to buy from you again. Now, I'm going to use an example of a restaurant and cafe in this. However, if you own any kind of business with a database, you can do this. I'm going to go through the method of how you should collect information, how to formulate your offer, set it up in Go High Level, and then track the results as a business. So let's get started. The first thing that we're going to need to do is actually have the database. So if we have a look here, I'm just going to run through what it should look like. Now, the way that you collect data is different from the way that I collect data. Most places follow a similar kind of convention. If you're using something like Square, like a Square Reader, if you're using like a Mr. Yum, if you're using any of those like digital ordering applications, you're most likely collecting people's data, so you can use that for marketing if they've accepted it. Most of the time it is in a CSV file, so CSV stands for comma separated values, and it usually looks like name and then email and phone. So once we have that information, we need to put it into a program which will allow us to automate the outreach. Now you can do this manually if you wanted to copy and paste and send it to a bunch, that's fine, or even if your list is only 20 people long, still worth doing, because you'd never know what the results would be if you didn't try. So if you wanted to automate it, you can do it through GHL. So the way that we would look at doing this is we would create an offer. So here's one I've created down here. It's just a real simple one. So hey, first name, it's been a while since we've seen you. Here's a free basket of fries. Just show the waiter or waitress the code fries. Warning must be used before June 1. Or if you send them out frequently, you could use a different approach. Oh, okay, even better. So in Australia, we have State of Origin, which is a big rugby try series, 3 games. The next game is, so the first game is next week. So I would say State of Origin special. Show the wait staff message. Actually, we're gonna do a bit. State of Origin special. Get a free pizza with every order $40. Right? Click here to book. So what this is going to be, that link is going to be a trigger link so that we can see how many people actually click it and book in. So for the first one, we've created our workflow here in Go High Level, database reactivation restaurant. Contact tag is just the reactivation _ cafe. It's going to wait 5 minutes just to make sure that there's no errors. And this is the first message here. So, hey, contact first name. It's been a while since we've seen you. Here's a free basket of fries. Just show the wait staff this message with code fries. Warning must be used before June 1st. Now, this here, hey, contact first name, takes the placeholder and puts the contact's first name, obviously. So it's a personalized message. Now, I'm going to show you what this may look like for this one here. So if we wanted to set up a trigger link. Now, if you don't know, a trigger link is basically a link that you create that will track and allow you to trigger events based on that. So if you have a trigger link set up for this campaign, you could then say to the restaurant, hey, I've marked down in an Excel document how many times this link's been clicked. Here's the stats. Like how did it compare against the people who actually came in? So to access trigger links, we're gonna go into marketing, and then in the top corner here, or the top middle actually, we're gonna see trigger links and press links. And now we're gonna click add link. So name, we're gonna call it origin deal. And then link is www.examplebooking.com, right? When we wait for this to load, and if we go back into our database reactivation, sorry, and just assume that, I'm just gonna do both of these in here, but assume you're only gonna have one. We're gonna move this State of Origin special into here, and then click here to book, and it's just gonna come up with that. It's gonna come up with origin deal and the trigger. So once they click that, they're then gonna be taken to a booking page where they can make a reservation, and then when people come in and they show the code Go Blues to redeem, right? Super simple stuff. Then your client is going to see these bookings coming through. They're also going to see the influx of people using that code because it's only coming from the one place. They're going to be super impressed with your ability to get people back in, and they might want to hire you again.